The Business Review brings you top financial news developments, influencing financial markets, international currencies, commodities, global commerce, tourism, and other economic events from around the globe.
Northwest China's Gansu province has stuck to strict standards and procedures for evaluating poverty alleviation program in its remaining poor counties as China's poverty work has entered the critical stage to eliminate poverty. There used to be 75 poverty-stricken counties in the province, and 67 of them has successfully cast off the label of impoverishment. According to the relevant regulations of the country, the 8 counties should receive the third-party acceptance inspection and poverty relief office of Gansu province. From November the 4th to the 6th, members of the assessment team officially launched a household survey in Dongjiang County. Following the principle of random inspection, inspectors picked Deng Lianhe, who has been out of poverty for 5 years in Kuijia village in Darban town, to be the object of assessment. He was lifted out of poverty in 2015. His family has 3 main sources of income: breeding, planting, and his son's employment. His income in previous years was above the poverty line, but this year 2 of his 3 income sources changed. In terms of planting, due to less rainfall, the total corn yield of his family is nearly 1,000 kilograms lower than last year. In addition, his son did not go out to work due to lumbar disc herniation. In recent years, Dongjiang County has relocated many poor families from mountainous areas to new buildings with better environment. How about the employment and production of the people after relocation? Well, have the old buildings been demolished and the land reclaimed according to national policy? These are what the assessment team wants to find out.
Iran introduced tougher restrictions to stem a third wave of coronavirus infections, including closing non-essential businesses and travel curbs, but state media reported widespread flouting of the rules. To encourage people to stay at home, the government has ordered the closure of non-essential businesses and services in 160 high-risk red towns and cities where more than 53 million people live, as well as a ban on cars leaving or entering these locations. A 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. ban on all driving is also enforced for these areas. Rule breakers will be fined about $37. Lighter restrictions apply in some 208 lower-risk orange and 80 yellow cities, where the fine for breaches is 50 million riyals. President Hassan Rouhani said in televised remarks the 2-week restrictions could be extended if the desired results were not achieved.
Chinese brokerages are predicting a stellar year for Chinese mainland shares as they expect the stock market momentum to carry over into next year. Huaji Securities predicts the benchmark Shanghai Composite Index could rise to as high as 3,800 points next year on the back of China's recovery after the pandemic, as well as the performance of some sectors. Pacific Securities shares Huaji's view that the index could reach as high as 3,800. And goes further, saying it will not get lower than 3,000.
The Business Review brings you top financial news developments, influencing financial markets, international currencies, commodities, global commerce, tourism, and other economic events from around the globe.